Hi.
Hi.
Oh god, what the hell was I doing?
Isn't that always the question?
Basically. Hang on, I need to adjust you so you're not a floating torso.
I'm a torso.
Psst. He's a torso horse. Hey Domadet, hey Medesign, glad to see you. So, last time we played, we went from inside a mansion to inside the French Quarter to back to the mansion, and then we wound up in an oil rig in the swamp, and then we got out and then the game crashed. That about covers it.
Sounds like an exciting journey.
It had its twists and turns, but I think I solved the crash problem. And we could just pick up right where we left off. We pulled this bag through the dimensional rift. I have no idea what the hell you call it anymore. There's a palette knife intended for painting, but it's thin enough to slide through the crack of a door. It'll probably open all those doors that are jammed closed.
You're passing things through a dimensional rift instead of a porta potty. I see.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Game
not
crash.
Jaye the Tentacle.
Game Crash is the true final boss of these games. Well, I can actually explain what happened. So, I'm on a different distribution of Linux. This one is based on Fedora, and it uses a graphics compositor called Wayland. Now, Wayland is great if you have an AMD card. I do not. So, what happened last time was I touched the bag, and then Wayland crashed, which killed pretty much every desktop application I had. So I switched over to the other compositor that isn't unstable. Don't buy NVIDIA, kids.
They don't need your money anyway, at this point.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen how much they're charging for graphics cards?
God.
Are we still in shield mode, or is that just me?
Yeah, I'm looking at that now. I'm like trying to figure out how to turn it off, because, yeah. Banned terms and phrases that were added during this session will be deleted. What? Okay, I guess.
Like, Seribot, I saw Seribot get in here. It just didn't
do anything.
Yeah.
It's a zombie bot today, not doing anything. Okay. Problem for later, I guess.
Yeah. Anyway, reflections on the power of the verb in certain text.
Reflections on the power of the verb in certain texts. By
That's what you just
Juan
said.
Luis Jorge. To act is in itself divine. Even the slightest movement of our hand is evidence of our soul in motion. Yet our free will is so easily overwhelmed by the dullness of everyday life. Our actions become rote and rigid, in spite of luxury and comfort. True divinity is found in the choice of leaving the stage where we all perform. People who discover this freedom unexpectedly will be struck by the terror of this revelation and become paralyzed, or worse, turn to suicide. However, if you are able to weather that storm, you will discover that there is a divine path beyond that fear. There is a chance to dismount your destiny and make something new. Something that hasn't been planned for or predestined. There is difficulty in explaining this type of acting as it transcends our everyday choices. This isn't some banal decision choosing one career over the other, or even who I should marry. Leaving the stage, no matter how, isn't a matter of course correction. It's a rejection of the story that the creator is telling.
Huh. And
I
sitting
don't know,
room key.
Domoded. I think I like doing dramatic readings.
I also enjoy doing the dramatic reading, but I gotta be honest, I enjoy the break.
The oil rig
Yeah.
and the hateful mound led him nowhere closer to finding Jeremy. Condor
Yeah,
was
maybe in
sure
this
he
game
had
it would
struck
be a little bit
gold when
much.
he
There's a lot of
found
text, it
Jeremy's
seems.
bag, but it was just a trap set by Lottie, another of Desetto's orderlies. Things got out of hand real quick, but somehow Conby managed to find his way back to Desetto, none the wiser. At least it was one item off his list. Now he had to figure out what to do with the boiler.
Okay, so we got some keys. We have access to a few new rooms. We still have to solve the boiler problem. And I still don't have what I need to open this, even though it's only held in by glass.
Oh wait, this is in New Orleans, you said?
Yeah, this is in New Orleans,
It's when
1930.
shot
30. Yeah, 1930.
Oh.
worked.
Am I gonna get to judge their accent?
Yes. There's one guy who has like this incredible swarmy southern gentleman accent.
I don't think I
Which
have
is
everything
wrong.
I need.
Barrow lens instruction.
The Barlow lens.
Barlow.
Instructions. To double the magnification of your telescope, simply fit this Barlow lens
Hey
to
Shane,
your
how's it going?
instrument. Then operate the fine tuners to adjust the distance between your lenses. This is easily done while looking through your eyepiece. Simply search for a position where your picture is clear and appears flat. When correctly tuned, your telescope should present a clear picture with magnificent magnification.
Yeah, sorry to hear. It's been kind of a slow day here too. Got the place to myself for a few days. So nothing much is happening. Ooh, a cellar key. What's this? Dog collar. Finish a lap and... I don't know how to pronounce this word.
Lanyap.
That. So now I could get the shotgun. The lone and the lost walk a land of fear. When there's nothing you recognize or know in the trust, you prepare for the worst. Something is coming and you best be ready. Take the gun in the parlor. Give him hell.
What's this?
So this game's like overarching mechanic. You play as one character and you can get the certain versions of those items. Then you play as the other character and you get the rest of the items. And then certain sets that you can only get after using both of them unlock other endings.
So it really wants you to play several times.
Yeah.
Wait, so what are the lanyap items? Is that your inventory or is it extra stuff?
They're just here.
They're just collectibles?
Rat poison, a preserved reptile, beast. Yeah, just random collectibles.
That makes sense. Okay, lanyap means like a little something extra. It's just like,
Now we're talking.
yeah, it's not really what you were there for, but you get it anyway. I'm glad I'm here with my New Orleans ancestry.
Yeah. I was only born in Baton Rouge. I don't really have any... I have family in New Orleans, but, like, it's a branch of my father's side. Wait a minute. That door just doesn't work anymore. I have to remember how to get around this place. Where am I? I'm in the conservatory. Right, okay. Yeah, I go out here and then up the ladder, and then down the adjoining stairs.
I never lived in Louisiana, but my mom grew up in New Orleans. Like her family is from there for several generations, and then she left there We moved all over the place. So it's just family is there. I've visited there a ton of times.
I would love to go back. Wouldn't want to visit anyone, but I'd just love to take in the area again.
Yeah, it's still a nice city even after, despite everything, it's still New Orleans.
Yeah. Okay, I can open that gate behind me.
That's an ominous city recommendation, but despite everything, it's still, yeah, I can see that. Also, a cellar in New Orleans is highly improbable.
It depends on where it is, because there are areas that are above sea level enough to allow for it.
Kinda, maybe. I guess in Uptown by the zoo, they might have it. And that's the fancy area of town, so where you might find a house like this. So they got that part right.
Well, this is the plantation house out in the bayou,
Oh.
which makes it more improbable, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to turn off the electricity as to not die. What's this? A forsaken crucifix.
Just like my spirituality.
Maybe there's a fuse here. No, it's a switch. That's kind of... Yep.
Huh.
That'll work. Like, in all honesty, a lot of Louisiana is technically below sea level. So floods happen often. Yeah, I'm sure
Barely.
I'm sure that thing doesn't need a valve, but I'll take it. Oh yeah, when the sea levels rise, Louisiana and Florida they're not gonna be there no more.
Yeah.
Alright, how do I... Don't know if those things are real or not. Boiler room. Is it still the boiler room? That's the question.
Looks like something's boiling in there.
You think I should turn the power back on? Nah.
What could possibly go wrong?
Jeremy?
You've been down here this whole time.
What the hell is going on here?
That was a good jump scare. It
Where's
made the
the
controller
body?
shake and everything.
So he wasn't there the whole time?
I don't know. It's
That's
kind of weird.
yeah. We shall see, or maybe we won't. That's the game.
Let me replace my shovel with a shovel. And now we can fix this.
Oh, it's one of those.
We can almost fix this. I swear I had an additional piece. I don't think I dropped it. No? Okay,
Conby didn't know what to make of the grotesque vision of the dead clerk. Was he dead, or was it all fiction?
alright.
I mean, technically everything in the game is fiction, but
Yeah. I can get... The kitchen's still blocked, I think. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Nope. Okay. So... There's still something in that other room. Oh yeah, the accent of the narrator, does that strike you as authentic?
is she African American?
I assume so.
Because it does matter in New Orleans, whether it's authentic or not. My expertise is mostly with my family, so that's basically the Yat accent, or the old white working class accent. Outside of that, I'm not as good, but it didn't sound wrong. So.
I am completely lost now because I swear I had one more piece. Alright, so now it's the game of which room did I not go in? Lottie's room is here, but it, it stops here because it's a room. Maybe I can get to the small parlor now? Wait, a library, right? Okay. And then... It's not completed. It's just an axe. Ralga, can I impose on you to look up where the square piece of the broken plate is?
Alone in the Dark.
Make sure
This came out this year.
Yeah, specify the year, otherwise we're gonna get very wrong information of a game I already beat.
What chapter is this?
3? 2.
Yep. We were both wrong. Okay.
Huh? What?
Investigate. How to solve the boiler room puzzle.
Bastard game just threw me into another dimension.
That wasn't right.
This is one of those above ground tombs. but it's also the house. Yeah, that was good DLC. Fuck you, library.
What's the name of the thing that you're looking for?
Boiler decorative plate.
That's wedged shut. It worked.
Okay. You can reach the mezzanine. Well, I'm asking where it is because I apparently don't have it.
Turn to the boiler, insert both plate fragments. Okay, but where's the other one? What do you mean both plate fragments?
Yeah, I thought I had to.
The only other place it mentions repairing the boiler in this walkthrough is here. You'll find the broken plates clue on the reception window bench. What room are we in? This is the first room.
I have the broken plates clue,
Oh,
but
okay.
like I don't have the plate.
And the repairing the boiler clue? Oh, those are just clues.
Yeah, those are clues.
Okay, let's try plate.
I'm gonna go to Jeremy's room.
Rotate the bottles. Okay, in Cassandra's room, there's medicine bottles, and you rotate them.
Cassandra's room. I've not been there, but I can get there.
And then you receive a broken plate fragment after you solve something.
Oh, the house is making noises. I don't like it.
What's that dude standing there?
Detective running around with a pickaxe, totally normal things. Well, I could also run around with a shotgun. There it is.
Pickaxe or shotgun? Do we want to play Minecraft or Doom
There's something
today?
missing.
Whose room is this? This is Grace's room. There's 3 interactables here. At first I have to unlock it. Okay. So Cassandra's room is this one.
What you got there? You drawing something?
Nothing special. I'm just bored.
Do I know you from somewhere?
I remember you, Mr. Conby.
From where?
Don't touch that. Cassandra wouldn't like it. She wouldn't like it at all.
Do you know where she is?
I'd rather not talk about it. It makes me upset. Besides, she'll be back after the Feast of St. John.
You think?
Yup. It's all on the page, Mr. Conby. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
All right.
I'm gonna go now, if that's okay. I don't like to stay too long in the same place. Mr. McCoffey might find me.
Hey. Is he mean to you?
Not everyone needs to be saved, Mr. Conby. You should know that by now.
Okay.
Why did that girl look so familiar? Detective Conby just couldn't quite remember. His last few years were clouded by a drunken haze. A haze which now had turned almost opaque. Considering their shared past, Grace had every right to feel slighted, but it wasn't in her nature. She was amused.
Oh, Mindy has picked the fight with Briscoe.
So this is where Cassandra Beauregard ended up. For some reason, I thought she died years ago.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Your medicine, clue.
Miss Beauregard, I picked up your medicine at the post office today. As you understand, it needs to be administered by the orderlies for your safety. I've put the box in Lottie's room for now, and I'm sure she will find you as soon as possible. Mr. Waits.
Oh, hey, Alex. Sorry about that. YouTube chat's on another window here.
Oh, I need to pull that up.
Sounds like a rough one. Margrave liniment.
It's another one of those strange padlocks.
I brute forced the last one. Looks like I'm gonna need to...
Oh yeah, this is the thing that should give you what you're looking for.
Okay.
There's more of that rot again. Like it's guiding me to do something. But what?
I need
think I have everything I need.
one more bottle of medicine.
If I find the full set of bottles, then maybe I can make something out of the stains of rot.
Yeah, what he said.
This must be that kid's room. Why does she seem so familiar?
Don't you worry, Grace. Go play your game, bleat and bellow with the others. I won't be jealous. There will be more masquerades. However, I would love it if you would finish my mask for the feast. With love, Ruth.
A guy was in a drunken haze looking for a woman while hopping between dimensions. It's a little bit Bioshock, I guess. Who thought that was a good child's toy? Who thought that was a good child's toy?
God.
Jesus Christ.
All of these things are going to possess you.
I'm leaving. Maybe in the water closet? As this is labeled? Oh, you can... Ah, here's a plumbing. Why is that tub full? I don't like it. Oh, I'm gonna get grabbed by something in the bathtub, calling it.
Ah, this shade of green that so many bathrooms were before, like, 1970.
Yeah.
Except it looks like this whole side of the house is that shade of green.
Okay. Let me have a look at this. Where am I supposed to get any sort of indication what the hell these are?
How much information do you want me to spoil?
If there's like yeah, go for. Tell me where the other bottle is.
Okay.
The same people
Did
who
just
use
see that.
the same people who use lead in children's paint sets. Yeah. Or when science sets included a small chunk of uranium.
Where'd it go?
All right, let's think.
Oh, yeah.
It's stained. Looks like some kind of rot.
See, the symbols are up there on the clock. I think they're zodiac
Yeah.
or astrology.
Yeah, there's zodiac signs. I think there are multiple ones. But let's see. Okay, the medicine bottles. One bottle is found on a table in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
You probably found that one already. You also find the note titled Your Medicine, telling you that Lottie has the medicine in her room.
In Lottie's room. Right. There's a. It's locked with a specific key. The boxes of medicine, I mean.
Okay, backtrack. Okay, backtrack to Lottie's room to learn the box is locked. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, we did that.
A note in Lottie's diary will tell you what happened to the key.
The
Let's see. Grace was playing was inside the grand parlor.
Okay.
Grand parlor. I can get to the mezzanine and then drop? Maybe? Because there's no direct access to the dining room. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to go through the mezzanine.
Yep, that's what this says.
But, like, I would sure love to know how I'm supposed to, I didn't mean to do that. Decode the padlocks, because one I brute forced.
What did you get out of that one?
Yes.
Whatever it was. But it wasn't the boiler room puzzle thing. It must have been the other one, because I think there's two of them.
Yeah, it was the other one.
Where's the other one? Where is it? Come on. Oh my god. This is a long page.
Detective Carnby, how good of you to come. Let me pour you a drink.
What happened here? This place looks like it was hit by a bomb.
Welcome to the madhouse, Detective.
Thanks. Did the ceiling just collapse?
I heard it was something in the attic, something that was supposed to happen but didn't. How that could have such consequences is beyond me. The truth is, I don't know why the room looks like this. but I bet your friend Jeremy does.
You know where I could find him?
Oh, somewhere in his past, I suppose. He keeps going on about that mysterious dark man. I think he is hiding from him. Or maybe he's with him. I can't really keep up. I don't worry much. Take a look around this room. You may think it looks spectacularly devastated, but I just think it's finally found its stride. It fits perfectly with the state of this place and its loonies. The same goes for the nonsense with Jeremy. In my eyes, we finally managed to match the wild ride inside all of us.
Well, I'm happy you find the evening so harmonious. I hope you don't mind me setting things right. Jeremy's business, that is. This room looks beyond my capabilities.
Good luck, Detective. Hope to see you again soon.
Yeah. Evening, miss.
Does this detective, is he supposed to live in this town, or is he visiting?
Ruth seemed like a handful.
He's from
Her
New
talk
Orleans.
about Jeremy and
Oh,
the
okay.
dark man made it sound like she might know something of importance.
Can I get some more of that whiskey?
Go ahead, Detective. I don't think I can stomach any more anyway.
Yeah, looks like I did.
Am I bothering you?
On the contrary, Detective, I enjoy watching professionals at work.
Well, I better get going.
Bye now, Detective. Don't take any wooden nickels.
Looks like both of the Zodiac puzzles give you broken plates.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to determine how to open them?
Okay, so you haven't done the medicine one. The other one was Perosi's journal?
Yeah, I dealt with that thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go around this way. Wait, what was the whole point of coming in here? Parlor.
Trying to get to the parlor, yeah.
Yeah, down there. Okay, so there's a okay, so the stairwell is that way. What is... Oh. I can go for one. Haven't had one.
Fuck, gimme that. Oh.
I haven't had one in a long time.
I hear Cafe Du Monde fell off, and what you really need to find is Morning Call if they still exist. Cafe Du Monde drove them all out of business, but they were trying to get a new place opened up the last time I was visiting. I don't know if they ever did.
It's probably stale as all get out by now.
Yeah, they go stale super fast. You need to eat them fresh out the oil.
Yeah. And go up to the attic, down to the parlor. I feel like... Is that a gurney? Yeah.
Yep, that's a beignet. It's just fried dough with a shit ton of powdered sugar on it. I mean, that's all it is. Carbs and oil.
And
Simple
it's
as that.
delicious.
Yeah. New Orleans has distilled unhealthiness down to its basic qualities and delivered to you in maximum efficiency.
More or less. Nothing in there. Okay. Medicine box key. Okay. Well, that takes care of that part of the problem. And now we're in the dining room.
There's more of that aggressive rot.
I want the pickaxe, not the poker. On the commonplace of evil.
On the commonplace of evil, there lies virtue and stark irreverence, careless thoughts of luminous indifference. But blame not the beast we once were, which science so often wished to refer. Not the wicked full of sin, it is you who stand and grin. All our good intentions aside, whereupon we build our pride. Sunless solitude, follow not this corrupting light. Prophets of confidence always crashes out of sight. Hear me, for we all bear this mark. Thus we must remain alone in the dark.
You said the thing.
Inside the name.
Alright, so that just means... Okay, dining room complete. Swing around the parlor a little more. But there's a door I have to open that wasn't. Can't. It's bolted shut on the other side. Okay, we're back here. Right next to Lottie's room. Imagine that. Medicine box key. Dr. Jenkins lozenges.
Huh.
And nothing else of use. Means Lottie's room is still not done. What? Oh, an open window. I should get jump scared. A nurse's watch. Now it's done. And now we want to go back upstairs. Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Wait. Oh, okay. I see what I did wrong. Straight ahead. And then here. Tabletop writing done. Back to 14. Okay.
The rot made the shape of a snake. There must be something important to find here. Maybe it has something to do with the numbers on the labels.
2517?
There shouldn't be. The third one I don't think is supposed to have
257.
a number. Yeah.
Okay. So if I go from that and then I look at
City.
There it is. Okay, so Pisces 2, 3, 4. Pisces, Gemini, Leo.
Yeah.
If only I remembered what they looked like.
Okay, you got Leo, right?
Yeah.
Gemini's like a numeral 2.
Gemini is a 2, and Pisces is like 2 E's. Back to back. And now I understand. And now I feel better.
It's another piece of broken plate.
Yeah, are we done in Cassandra's room? We're done in Cassandra's room. Yeah, straight across and then down. That's the wrong way. Want to keep going down. Now we gotta solve the puzzle. Well, the outside should be easy enough. Or not.
Wow, it'll actually let you put it there like that? Oh god, you have to rotate them too. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty clear that the one in the top left needs to go in the place opposite on the bottom. I mean, yeah. That's what I meant by that.
Okay, so these are like houses on the ground. So this is still ground. That looks... There's only so many you can move, too. No, I'm wrong. Okay, so these two corners are locked. Okay.
I'm glad it saved it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that one definitely goes on the side somewhere. Probably the right side.
This is part of the sun. No, it isn't. The sun has to go down here. And that's still ground, but like not super far off the ground.
The one, yeah, that one I think it has to go either in one of those two spots.
Yeah.
That one, yeah.
That's an edge piece.
Okay, I think the two pieces that are right below where you're playing with, below and to the left, I think they need to go to the right and down. Because they're definitely together. But I think, yeah, because it looks like ground
Yeah, you're right.
when you rotate it around.
Which means this can only fit that way.
Okay,
And
now it makes sense. It's now got the whole bottom half. Okay. Wait. Those two there. The sun and the one next to it, the two last.
yeah, these two.
Yeah. I think oh my god. I'm trying to imagine it. I think switch them?
The sun has to go here though, because look at the sun rays are going up into this piece.
Oh, then that piece also would have to go to the other side. I think.
You mean like that?
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, that does change things.
And then I think rotate the sun one more time and then switch it with the other one. Yeah. Now, yeah, that's good because now the rays are lining up. Yeah. So now all that lines up, but not really some of the other ones. I think you have to switch that and the one on the left.
What do you mean?
One more left?
This one?
Yeah, and then move that to the right. The top right. The top right.
Oh, sorry. That one.
Yeah.
And then this goes like that.
Yeah. And then rotate the sun. Yeah, like that.
There we go. Now I need numbers. 759 or 975.
Black glass is showing another room.
That's a cellar. I was already there.
Way to another one of Jeremy's memories.
Yeah, that was just around the corner here where the breaker box was. Oh. Hey, it's Walking Dead Saints and Sinners.
I knew it. I knew it would work. You're getting good at this, Carnby. Maybe a little too good at this.
You don't get a map for out here, so I'm kind of spot checking everything.
The Hartwood's family crypt. Emily's family must have deeper roots in New Orleans than I thought. I figured she was a Yankee like me.
No, that's not ominous. No fiddling with this one. Till I get a crowbar, at least.
One of my Minecraft builds that I'm most proud of was a New Orleans-style cemetery. It was really spooky. I just wanted to say that.
I wish I had the patience for Minecraft builds. Oh, that looks important. Just rustic plate adorned with lost allegory.
What's this?
Now, what do we got here?
Got it.
Domadet builds a dirt cube and calls it a day.
I've done large builds. I think I've talked about it before. I just don't have the patience these days.
Yeah, it is that's kind of the deal for me. Is I went through a phase where I had the patience, and now I don't know, whatever I needed out of that, I don't really need anymore, and it kind of sucks because it's like, wow, I did that.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I'm doing other things now. So.
And it can be some of the most zen shit in the world while you're doing it.
Yeah.
It was the chapel Jeremy had mentioned in his book. With a bit of luck, soon Comby would be able to catch up with the old man. He just needed to find a way inside the chapel.
Pistol bullets.
Jeremy sketched this chapel in his book, so it must be important. Looks like I'll need more medallions to open it, though. I don't think I have everything I need.
Yeah, we got that, Carnby.
So the thing is, out of everybody in this game, all the characters in this game so far, the most likely to have a Yat accent would be Carnby himself. And he does not.
Oh,
all these posh people, like kind of more rich people, probably would have more kind of like transatlantic accent influences. But, I can't do a Yat accent. My mom goes back to New Orleans for 5 seconds and she like reverts, and it's hilarious. But I know Carnby would be pronounced Coanby. And nobody's pronouncing it that way. Oh, look, you got a swamp.
It may have been wasteful, but it was satisfying.
It's good to blast some ghouls in a video game now and then.
Yeah. I know I mentioned it last time, but I have this kind of annoying habit where if I'm playing a game that's like really immersive with the accents, I'll adopt it.
Oh. That can be dangerous sometimes.
Yeah.
That's something I have to really watch out for, because I have a very mirror personality a lot of the times in person. And if I'm hanging out with the wrong person and mirror too much, it can be a problem. I'm not saying that they're the wrong person to hang out with, but I shouldn't be hanging out with them. I'm saying, like, for my mirroring, it can become a problem.
Yeah. How did that not see me? Okay, I need to get over there. Are stealth kills in the game? I guess we'll find out.
I guess not. No stealth archer build. Hi.
That didn't work. Oh yeah, the sound effects in this game is some of the best work I've heard in a while. Monsters are very goopy. The ambient sounds are creepy. And there's this little tone underneath everything that just keeps it unsettling. Alright. Get in the hole, Carnaby.
This hole was made for him.
Speaking of that kind of sorta,
It's blocked.
we watched Uzumaki, the animated interpretation of one of Junji Ito's manga, and it was more or less really, really good. Aside from where the animation tanked, but the studio said that they got screwed over by a particular person. But I'm hoping that it did well enough that they could adapt other stories of his. That would be cool. I keep hitting the map button. There's no map here.
People leave pistol bullets as offerings to the dead. It really is the South.
Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition, especially when you go see him. That one's got a tentacle. Ooh. Look at that blood splatter. Gotta kill all them zombie angels. Right, that's blocked. I just backtracked. Okay, shovel. So, this way? This is new. Ew. Oh, I could feel that. Ugh.
Just wait, instead of just controller rumbling, they have controllers like squishiness.
I mean, that could be a thing eventually.
Yeah, but think of how many controllers would be like thrown across the room in disgust.
Yeah. There's a I think it was built for VR, but like there's a thing that like takes the game data and releases scent based on what's going on. They have like the smell of an explosion, the smell of gasoline, the smell of gunpowder, the smell of blood, and it's just like aromatherapy thingies, but you know, not.
It's like the opposite of aromatherapy. Aroma traumatizing.
Ooh, that's a lot of meat. Didn't North American copies of Earthbound come with a scratch and sniff sheet and one of the dumbest marketing moves ever? Yes. The manual was scratch and sniff. And it had some scratch and sniff stickers. I think the strategy guide was too. And I have no idea why the hell they thought that was a good idea. I remember the smell too. I couldn't describe it to you if I tried. It burned. Thank you for the clip. It definitely burned my nose. I know that much. Or I remember that much. Woken the hive.
Too many of them. I gotta get out.
That was unpleasant. This has got to look and feel and smell like the world's worst pot roast at this point. Yoink.
Now what do we got here?
Something in there. Because I've had some terrible pot roasts. Sheet music. Dying with dignity.
Dido's Lament. Okay, interesting. My best friend from high school covered that song.
Huh.
Because that's a really artsy thing to do. Or at least was 20 years ago.
I mean, it might fit in the video essay somewhere.
Thank God that's over.
I'll never eat pot roast again.
Yeah, this is somewhere on the Spencer bullshit code. Alright. Time to make these circles make a square.
Oh yeah, Venn diagram this shit.
Got it in one, baby. You shouldn't be here.
Is that
Please
Kevin's
don't
mom
go,
from Home Alone?
Jeremy. What are you doing here? Everyone's
Looks
looking
like
for
adult
you.
Grace.
I know, it's all a big mess. No one understands. I'm just trying to keep evil at bay. Just for a little while longer.
You've got to come back with me. Your niece is waiting at Tercero.
Emily? Why would you... My letter. Keep making it worse.
What is going on, Jeremy? How is any of this happening?
I made a terrible promise with someone.
The Dark Man. Who is he?
No, don't say his name. He can hear us. He's always listening.
Jeremy. I need to understand what is going on.
I promised him everything. When the sun rises, I will be chained in his sunken desert temple for an eternity. But at least the evil about to awaken and to settle won't harm anyone outside of that cursed place.
You're acting crazy, Jeremy. I want to help.
There's nothing you can do.
And what's all the business about Tarawea? Why did you want to go there?
I can't go there. I'm not allowed.
But you wanted to. Can I go? Tell me, will it help me to break your pact? Is there something there that would help?
Why would you give me hope? That's so cruel.
Okay. Sounds like we're onto something here. What should I...
Look out! Behind you! Run! Don't let him take you!
What the fuck? Oh, you got it. Now she's there.
I've seen so many strange occurrences lately. Memories explode into existence and then burn out like tired glass bulb filaments. Dreamscapes crash down from the stars and sink into the sea. Doors that lead to nowhere and absolutely everywhere at once. With all this reverie, I want to think there's a chance that you found a way to remain alive in some way I cannot fathom. Just like I've learned to navigate with my talisman, maybe you, with all your knowledge, you somehow knew a way to find me again, perhaps in Terrawea. All my love, Jeremy.
Luggage key.
Jeremy is attempting some yat vowels, so I'll give him props for that.
She's dead. No matter how she died, she looks peaceful now.
Perosi's body looked unharmed. Conby couldn't figure out how she died, or why this wasn't a bigger upset to the people at the Seto.
See, this was the first mold puzzle, and it gave me 3 names, right? And then you go over here, and
Starting artist colony.
you look at the numbers up there,
explains.
and I didn't
Must have
think
been
to
15
associate
years or more
them
now.
with the symbols that were on the lock.
Yeah.
Because why would I? Okay, we can go back to Jeremy's room now.
These kinds of puzzles are very escape room.
Yeah,
It's the kind of stuff that you could do in real life. It's not like a LucasArts puzzle or a Sierra puzzle.
A telescope. Why would he lock that up?
that's every single-
Jeremy had found a way to enter Terrawea, but he wasn't allowed to go. He knew deep down that it was impossible for him to cross that threshold. Instead, he hoped that Perosi would go in his place and burn his library to the ground so he could start again. But she never got the chance. Perosi had her own problems, her own demons, and she died suddenly one day without warning. Holding the telescope lens in his hands, Detective Conby suspected what it was. At least a part of the key to that paradise Jeremy so desperately wanted to see. Curious what he would find, he felt eager to put the lens to use.
So, like I said, you can't get all of these in one playthrough, but I'm paranoid about ones that I'm missing. But at least the rooms do, like, change color when you've found everything. It's the ones where I don't have a map that worry me. That's the Vanu Vanu done now. Oh, you got the bad dragon quest. Okay. The only thing over there was a globe that I can't open. If I go downstairs here, I just wind up in the main foyer, which doesn't help me at all. I need to go back to the servants' stairs. No way, I can't go down here. That bear's gonna come fucking alive, like, now. Following it. Hold up, bear prep. Okay. Library. Please stay a library. I am now blind.
Whoa.
I'm sure that wasn't recommended use of that telescope.
Oh, this is different. It's kind of lovely. Oh boy! Another sliding puzzle. Alright. First we make the outside. Nine, 4, 1.
Whoa, what's going on? It's dialing in something all on its own and it's showing the way to another memory? Where is that?
That's the dining room.
Sure looks like a dining room.
Another world seeping into Deseto. Was this a taste of that mysterious Terrawea?
And the library is now something else. Alright, dining room is just on the other side here and to the left.
Here we go.
Do I have to, like, crawl in through the fireplace? Is that what they're telling me? Or I probably try to go through this door. Yep. Oh god. Chapter 3.
Oh, just like that.
That was kind of without fanfare. Yeah.
I'm glad to see you made it. I had my doubts, but the hope you instilled has yet abandoned me.
I guess this must be Terrawea. Who are you?
My name is Juan Luis Jorge, and this is indeed the convent of Terrawea. You'll have to excuse me, but Yermi never got your name.
The name's Edward Carnby. I'm a private investigator. You're not a patient, are you?
No. I'm the author of a book that Yermi once found important.
How does that work? Are you part of this memory as well? Is this even a memory?
I think calling me a manifestation of Yermi's subconscious would be more correct. And so is the convent of Terrawea. I'm a man Yermi has never met, and we are in a place that he has never been.
Okay. So are you here to guide me or something?
I have no more purpose than you do. I simply am. I will happily help you, of course, if I'm able.
If you are already somehow part of Jeremy, why did he want to come here? Isn't he sort of here already?
Yermi wanted to come here because it's a representation of his mind at peace. When Dr. Gray asks him to find his focus during his sessions, this far-flung convent is what Yermi imagines. He is under the impression that if he could physically come here, he would reach a perfect equanimity. A spiritual, apotheosis.
You don't think it would work?
Jeremy subconsciously knows it's just wishful thinking. He can't come here. Despite the pathways opened by the dark man between their Seto and Jeremy's psyche, it's simply not possible.
But I'm here.
Indeed. It's a shame it's just another place for you, Detective. Otherwise, you could have become a Buddha.
Always a bridesmaid, never a blushing bride. Am I right?
Yes, I suppose so. You'll have to chase enlightenment elsewhere.
So what's the next best thing? What can I do here?
You should seek out the convent library and try to find the truth about Jeremy's relationship with the Dark Man. It's the sort of knowledge he represses and is unable to reflect on.
Will it tell me how to break the pact?
Perhaps. At least you'll have something to confront Jeremy with.
Wait, why can't you just tell me?
I don't know such things. You'd be better off consulting the text of Dr. Freud if you want such answers.
I'll pass.
I hate shrinks.
Yeah.
There is another thing you should know about the library. He is here as well. The Dark Man has been working his way through the text for a long
Mr.
time.
Scratch.
He's here? How am I supposed to get past him?
Be careful, Detective.
Oh, jeez. Just perfect.
I'm getting that kind of felt almost like talking to Hithlodius, but that would have made Jeremy Emmett Selk, so I don't know about that.
Yeah.
You have any advice on how to deal with the Dark Man?
I suppose suppression could work. Try not to pay him any attention.
I know you said Jeremy's never been here, but does this place exist in real life?
I think it's supposed to be Mexico. But I am not certain of Tarahueya's origin.
Well, good to meet you, Juan. I'm going in.
May the gods be with you, Edward de Vilban.
Huh. You know, I think the understated entry into this place kind of works for what it represents. And then I pull out a gun. Oh, I love libraries like this. Don't know why that's on fire, but okay.
Oh, a chasm. Detective, go down the hole. Sorry. Spanish architecture isn't really out of place in New Orleans either, though. People forget that Spain owned the place for a few decades. And it just gets that part of the history gets a little swept under the rug.
I mean, for a lot of America, most of everything before the purchase gets swept under the rug. That is beautiful.
Yeah, Medellin, that was New Orleans as well. The war was already over, but Andrew Jackson won that battle because it hadn't reached there yet for either side.
There's something missing.
Cross is needed. Crucifix. The statues aren't unnerving unless you don't realize that it's there, and then it's like, oh god.
Yeah. Yeah, those statues give like a little too much like Weeping Angel vibes.
That too, and now you got me paranoid. I wonder what these frescoes are. Like, these look like actual tapestries that exist and have some sort of significance.
Reverse image search?
That would take too long.
Yeah.
The great library was endless, beautiful, and terrible. An Akashic record for the universe inside the mind of Jeremy Hartwood, now corrupted by a story forced upon him, told by a maniacal liar, an evil conjured by science and secrecy. I will suspend a room and lock away the foundation of his character. Its key will be left to the librarian, the only thing invisible to the prowler.
Can't be interacted with. Is that like Adam? No, that's an angel. No idea what to make of that.
Nice.
Unmasked evil. Hey, bull worship is common throughout history. For Christians, this can be seen in Exodus when the Israelites turned to worship a golden calf. In Moses' absence, this passage shows the people falling back to the worship witnessed in Egypt known as the Hapless bull. Another famous example is the Minoans on the island of Crete. Their worship of the bull gave rise to the myth of the Minotaurus, the half-man, half-bull monster that reigned the labyrinths. But for this particular case, I think I should tell you about the deity Astarte, that brought the Taurus constellation to life to attack Gilgamesh. Even for a mystical hero, even for a mystical hero, the celestial bull had proved difficult to defeat. Only by striking the bull with a golden sail was Gilgamesh able to pierce an eye with a spear which bled the bull to death. Now, as for practical applications of that knowledge, I have no idea.
It'll probably come up when you least expect it.
Another hole in the ground. Well, what have you got, sir? The key of Virtus.
Oops. Something moved. I don't think that was supposed to go down that fast.
Oh.
Is that Q? Oh, shit.
Well, that was loud and unnerving. Not sure what to do about that. I guess I just have to move very, very quickly. How about we don't trigger that for a few minutes?
There's something missing.
Another hollow cross.
There's something missing.
Was I about to walk in the...
Can you go? Is that?
Oh,
what's
that
up
must...
with that?
Huh?
No, what's up with that ladder?
Yeah, I think, like, I hit the... Like, I grabbed the cross and then I run this way, put the cross in there, use the ladder to get down.
Oh, okay. So it'll fall when
That's
that other thing falls?
That's my guess. Just wish I could get over there. That's not in the cards. Okay. Time to test my theory. Hey, I was right.
Yay.
Carnby, you could go a little faster than that.
Yeah, I mean, anyone in that situation would, you know, do the whole slide down the...
Jesus!
Oh, shit.
He just casually strolled out. Teleporting bastard. Well, they did say suppression would work. What if I just ignore him? Never mind. Damn it. Am I stuck on something? Yep. I have glitched into a wall.
It has to stop! I gotta make it stop!
Oh, if you look at him and pull your gun, you aim it at yourself.
Oh, Jesus.
That's neat. It's dark, but it's neat. Oh god, where am I?
Part of this whole... Okay, there we go. Not. Oh, hi.
Huh. Well, I have an idea now. If I kind of zoop past him here, and then get him to spawn here, and then run back out. Yeah, he just went to the right.
You
All right. So what did that do for me?
I feel like it should have been in there somewhere.
You know, it's probably where he's standing right now. Oh, he moved. Good. Okay. And then... Oh, that's unfortunate. It happened again.
Oh. Oh no.
So you gotta go in there, lure him out, hit the button, and then figure out what the button does. You remember that, hold on, I need a minute to think. You remember that YouTube video like a million years ago? It was one of the Sherlock Holmes games where like the second Watson like left the camera, he teleported right next to you. It was like Creepy Watson or something, and they turned it into like a horror video. That's what this guy basically is.
Are we sure there aren't just many Watsons?
Ah, the ladder was right here the whole time. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I think we're good now.
Is that where you started?
No, this is the very, very top.
Oh, okay.
Whereas the room suspended blah 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 is. You know, that was a good Mr. X villain, like or encounter. Like, you know, the big ass dude who slow walks you in RE2. Like, he was just casually strolling, and that was horrifying. The teleporting added to the horror. Yeah, just him just being like, bloop, I'm in front of you now, bitch.
This thing really is the key to everything.
Well, when you want religious people to do something important, make it like a cross.
It was in the hot autumn that I went through the night with the restless crowds. He was a kind of itinerant showman who held forth in public halls and aroused widespread fear. The New Orleans address of the event is lost, but I remember distinctly the Prext shipping company pressing their contribution.
Oh.
Detective! One.
I hope you found what you were looking for. I fear there is no going back.
I was so close. There must be something I can work with. Come on, Carnby, think.
Think. The shipping company. Prext. Right.
Good luck, detective.
See, having failed and knowing that pulling my gun meant putting it at my own head, that cutscene made more sense.
Well, thank God you're here, Detective. Sitting all alone in a place like this, I'd never live it down if the papers got wind of it.
Hey. Ruth, right?
Oh, don't pretend you don't know. I'm sure you have a whole file on me by now, Detective. I suppose we weren't formally introduced. I'm Ruth Talon. Miss Ruth Talon, in case you're wondering.
Edward Carnby.
Enchanté.
You sure?
I had too many already.
Nice. It's good.
I know. I have great taste, Detective.
Was Talon the one that may have been part of the original
I heard you're
artist
trying
colony?
to break Jeremy's promise to the Dark Man.
Yeah. Do you know anything about that kind of stuff?
No,
Was that
but it
from
makes
last
you wonder.
stream?
If
Yeah.
he made a promise,
Okay.
can't he simply stand by his words?
Look, I'm just trying to get Jeremy out of a bad deal, so he'll come back with us to New Orleans.
Well, if all fails,
What are you doing?
it's a sign of submission to the Dark Man. I saw it in a dream once.
What? You don't know the Prext.
This David Lynch is going on here.
I do. They made big money during the war. Their waterfront office is just over there.
How did you do that?
Do what, Detective? Bonne chance.
Hey, have you seen Emily Hartwood anywhere?
Are you trying to make me jealous, Detective? No, I haven't seen your doll anywhere.
Oh, I love this. How the fuck did we get here? Oh, forbidden knowledge. New Orleans lies southwest of Deserto along the Great Mississippi River. The Old Town, the French Quarter, or the...
Vieux Carré.
That is home of the proud and often rich Creoles. Wrapped around the center, you'll find a large and eclectic city full of people, including the most mundane dock workers, reckless gangsters, jazz crazed flappers, and of course the mysterious voodoo people. At night, you can stand on the lakeside of Deserto and watch New Orleans glow like embers on the horizon.
South. New Orleans is
Prext
southwest.
Shipping Company. According to the book in Tarawea, the Dark Man is connected to a performance that Jeremy went to somewhere in New Orleans. I'm sure I can find the address inside.
Yeah, the inside, there's probably progress. Out here, there's enemies and things.
Okay, so I guess this is supposed to be... Deserto is supposed to be between, like, Slidell and Mandeville. Okay. Along the lake. And there's nothing there right now, in real life. There's nothing along the lake there, anyway.
That tracks.
It's a wildlife refuge.
Machine gun cartridge. Oh. I guess I'll be getting one of those. debris weapon.
Okay.
No, I'm
Okay,
good with
so
the
up-
shovel.
Up there, they can have cellars up there. So I'll correct myself. But here, this is supposed to be you're in New Orleans now?
I think so. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it's killing me.
There must be another way inside.
New Orleans docks, Pure 11 clue. I have a map. That never
The
happens.
sewer system has a tunnel running right below Preg's shipping company.
No, I don't.
Your
I
map
can
is
use it to get inside.
Sorry.
No, I guess I should actually go to the front door and see what's up.
We're just
It's locked from the other side.
Yeah. We are
we'll just follow the
hiring
river.
longshoremen, $2 a day.
Oh, look at
Crane,
that.
crane operators, $3.50 a day.
We're in the money now.
I don't know where to go.
I'll tell you where to go. Just follow the river upstream, get some beignets, and hang out. Oh. Excuse me, I was trying to drink something.
Boy, they sure are front-loading this area with a lot of drinks.
What could that possibly mean?
That means I'm gonna die. That door's locked. Now, this won't work, but it should've. There we go. Stevedore's key. Excuse my ignorance, but what is a stevedore? Stevedore?
that-
Stevedore?
That is definitely an old-timey word.
Yeah.
It's like I've heard that word before. Does it have something to do with... Does it have something to do with, like, cigars or something? Stevedore. Oh no, a person employed or a contractor engaged at a dock to load and
No way I
unload
can get
cargo
this out
from
of the way
ships.
with my
Well,
bare
that
hands.
makes sense.
But if I get that crane going...
So
I was thinking of a humidor.
Yeah, you were. So it's probably going to operate this crane.
Yeah. So do you have your stevedore's license?
Yeah, sure.
This key is my license.
I just had to swing
All finished.
that out of the way. And, oh look, we let them all in. kill a monster was an opportunity. I didn't know that was a thing. There's one more goopy boy right in front of me.
Hey, don't gang up. That's rude. There's another one.
Ooh, man.
Ow.
That one had all sorts of stuff going on. And there's still more. Ew.
What are you drinking to gain health?
Whiskey.
Are we sure this isn't the source of the problem?
A cause of and solution to all of life's problems. After stream, I might make a whiskey highball, though.
That's a good idea.
Okay, that way is a monster, that way is not a monster.
Barnaby moves so slow because of his gear and all the whiskey he's been drinking. Yeah. That's probably adds up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love playing Clarin in Rivals 1. Hope you're all doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good.
Is that you two? Oh, no.
Oh, that was...
Hey, Roxas, I didn't see you there.
I
I'm
missed
sorry.
it.
How you doing?
Inside the warehouse. The office must be upstairs.
You would think that would be a drink or something. It's not. But it's also not a Molotov because it's not on fire. Like, you don't light it, you just chuck it. Hey.
Hey, I always wanted to try one of these.
Oh, you can be a real gangsta now.
Yeah, a Tommy gun. Our ship was raided while in dock. All of his things were recovered. Blood was shed. Several men were carried into the Mississippi and drowned by ones who live in the deep. All items have been signed and delivered. I best keep the paper safe. What is left later is right, and hell is back again. That's a safe combination. Oh.
Somehow, Combi was...
Whatever. This. Okay, what is left later is right. So 454?
Oh, I see what you mean. I completely didn't understand this entire situation, but now that makes sense.
It's not a 1920s crime game until you have a Tommy gun. But who's on first? Yeah, okay, so let's try it.
I was sitting here trying to match up those words to like other things that I saw, but that makes sense.
Hold on. Is it right, left, right, or...
It said left, right, back again.
Yeah, 454.
Okay.
Gotta go manifesto. September 19th, 18...
Yeah, Domodet, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking it more complicated like that too.
Trunks, one Egyptian sarcophagus, and a large wooden crate belonging to the showman called the Black Pharaoh, performing at 18th Street.
That's our dark man, I guess.
Here we go. The address where Jeremy first encountered the Dark Man.
I know it just gave me a Tommy gun, but I don't want to waste the ammo on it, so I'm not going to immediately use it. See, I was in the office, and there was a circle. Jesus. Yeah, there you go. I suppose I should have expected that. There it is. A severed horn. Forbidden knowledge. Asleep was anesthetized mind. Jeremy filtered these words from the Certo's gangrenous ground. Ever their praises in abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, mother, and take pity on us. Accept our sacrifice and judge our worst. Ah, okay. I'm not reading it because I will say something wrong. By the act of reading
the
it.
fog cleared up.
Oh, that's cool. They deny you going this way by moving the fog.
Don't read it aloud lest you summon something. I was unfortunately responding to somebody on Telegram, so I missed it.
I mean, I could show you real quick. I know with my inability to speak sometimes, I may accidentally do a slur.
Oh, those words, yeah. And also knowing how racist Lovecraft,
Yeah.
how actually was, like you probably shouldn't pronounce it. You don't know where he got that from.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair to Lovecraft, he was repentant on his racist attitudes towards the end of his life.
Oh, okay. I hadn't heard that part. That's a good one.
There are letters to that effect out there. Where am I?
The address of the event where Jeremy first met the Dark Man surprised Conby. The infamous Gallatin Street didn't exist any longer, and he wondered if he would be able to find the right building. Was it still...
Oh, that doesn't even apply because I'm in a building. Apparently the building. Hey, Jeremy.
You want to tell me what this is all about?
Welcome, Detective, to the greatest show this side of the Mississippi. Now the hotel, the Black Pharaoh, the ancient magician who lived 1,000 lives and wore 1,000 masks.
The man with
I can
1,000
see why you
faces.
settle on calling him the Dark Man. Saves your breath. So you got scared by a stage magician, and now he's living inside your head.
You can mock me, Detective, but you would be the crazy one to think his presence can be ignored. Look where we are.
We didn't get to finish our last conversation, did we? You were about to tell me how to break the contract with the Dark Man.
No, we can't. If we turn her loose on the world, so many innocent would die.
But there is a way to break out of the deal.
There is. He offered me a way out. Steps to take.
What are they?
You'll never find them. They're forever entombed in his sunken desert temple.
Jeremy, I'm not your enemy. Tell me where to go. How do I find the temple?
No,
Sunken
we
Desert
can't.
Temple of
I
Karn.
have to
Sorry,
make
it's
this
all Final Fantasy
sacrifice.
14 for me.
God damn it, Jeremy. I'm gonna save you. Don't worry.
How'd you get pulled over by him? He's like 120 pounds soaking wet. Man,
How
I
do you
want
save someone who doesn't want to be saved?
I want to touch that coffin.
Well, he's gonna get safe no matter what. I just need to find the temple somehow.
Oh, I found a puzzle. And I found... Oh. Well, that would be the obvious way to go. And that's locked. Okay. I see what you're getting at. Alright, so we're looking at Gemini, Mars, Pisces? Pisces, Gemini, Mars.
Will I need to...
2, 5. Is it? Oh shit. Was that Capricorn, Virgo, or Scorpio?
The one in the middle?
Yeah.
Looks like an elephant.
Yeah, it does.
No, sorry.
Will I need to remember how...
One.
Oh, Virgo. Oh, wait, no. It could be the other one.
Scorpio?
Yeah, I think it's Scorpio.
Okay, so we're looking at 2, 5, 10. Eight. I have no idea where that is. Oh. Well, okay. Since you asked. Ah.
Now you're in a different place.
Yeah. This is probably Egypt. Just based on environmental clues.
Oh, now you're playing GeoGuessr, are you? This does kind of remind me of a scene in one of the Indiana Jones movies. I guess it would be Raiders of the Lost Ark.
The eclipse is never a good sign in these kind of games.
There's probably snakes in that pit. Oh, it's not a pit.
Why'd they have to be snakes?
Yeah.
A sunken desert temple. I better get down there.
Carnby just finds a fucking hole in the desert. It's like, yeah, I'm going in.
This hole must be that entire temple he was talking about.
Suddenly we're playing Forewarned. You know, we should play that again. It's basically, I almost said Phantasmagoria. That other game with the ghosts and the screaming. But set in Egyptian tombs.
The temple of Nephron-Ka lies under our camp.
Yeah, Phasmophobia.
Despite all efforts, that unholy site do not collapse, but sink beneath the sand. The pharaoh is long dead, his name meticulously stricken from all ancient writing.
I need a drink. I'll be right back.
But that stage meant for blood and terror remains. The temple is said to be lightless, built to harbor all the haunters of the dark found in the very depths of our universe. Calling on the gods meant creating a bridge between our world and theirs. The terrible Aldebaran of Taurus, the Black Sun, was seen as the most important star in the night sky, because according to the Kitab al-Azif, it was said to be the home of that crawling chaos known as Nyarlathotep. Through ancient mechanisms, it was said that the priests could open shafts channeling the light emitted by that strange stone called the Shining Trapezohedron. Several streams pooled together above the statue of that dark man would then be sent through space towards the Black Sun, a message to the gods. The gifts bestowed on the sender are completely undocumented, but often assumed to involve dark blood pacts, where souls are traded for malicious miracles.
Key item, rope. Probably a good idea. Those aren't birds. Those are scarab thingies. Oh, yeah. I guess this one.
Here we go.
Yeah, that looks sturdy. You got bolt cutters early, now rope. All we're missing is a crank. I did have a valve for a moment. Hey, an urn. Or a canopic jar. There's a switch. There's a box. In the box is nothing. You know, I wish ancient Egyptian tombs were actually cool like this. Like on Reddit, there was a picture, like colorized photos from the day of the discovery of King Tut's tomb, and it's basically like the inside of the
star constellation from one of Jeremy's books, the Taurus. That one star's clearly bigger. Must be important.
It looks like a glorified storage closet, is what I was trying to say. With some murals on the walls. Okay, so that one's lit up, that one's lit up. And something about Taurus.
I got a feeling this is where the contract is hidden. But how do I get to it?
Constellation Taurus sure comes up a lot in this game.
Yeah.
It must mean something.
Let's see. This is just an experiment.
You'll put its eye out, kid.
That was kind of the idea.
Yeah.
This one's partially open. That one's caved in. There's a switch on the wall, that's right. I should probably just throw the switch.
Apparently the Greek and Roman statues and frescoes may have been fully colored instead of plain white marble. Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah.
And a lot of the, you know, plain-looking sandstone Egyptian shit was supposedly also painted different colors. And the pyramids were probably blindingly white.
Okay, so we've got light coming in from multiple spots. Some of the doors opened, at least. I'm sorry, one door opened. Let me double check that, because I think I just saw something. That one's still caved in, okay. Someone bonked her head here. There's a switch and a lens carrier.
There's something missing.
Yeah, probably this. The horizon. A lens crafted with unexpected precision, fitted with a telling hieroglyph. Then we just gotta...
This one looks operational. Good work.
Now we're playing some Tears of the Kingdom.
More of these things.
It's even got keys. It is Tears of the Kingdom.
Hey, that worked out. And that one's still screeching up there.
You're burning it all down.
It's fine. I'm aiming at them primarily. Unintended turret section. Or maybe intended.
Legend of Zelda whiskey shots of the bayou. Yeah.
It worked.
Tomb Raider minus the enforced daddy issues. But we don't know what's up with Jeremy yet. It could be daddy issues. They did say it was more Freudian, probably.
The only psychiatrist of any note back then was Freud, so... Huh. Looks like I have to reflect light up here. Shooting demon bats with the death laser was not on your bingo card because none of this was on my bingo card. Because like the original game was, you run around a mansion solving basic survival horror puzzles, and occasionally a pixelated grimace ghost shows up, and you just gotta run away from it. And it was all about a guy who just called upon the great old ones, and he turned into a tree. I wasn't expecting run around New Orleans and end up in an Egyptian temple.
Oh yeah, Domadet, you just had to go there with it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Bringing it all together.
Yeah.
Team Retrofox Extended Cinematic Universe.
Psychiatrist all the way down.
Yeah.
Was that always blocked? Snake. Well, this is impressive. Maybe. What do we got? Nothing. There's a lens here. Then there's this thing.
Looks like it opens up.
Oh, probably because I have to do this. This star.
No, this is Patrick.
That's where I just was. Be hilarious if I found a health drink in here somehow. Oh. Well, it's a weapon of the era.
Well, just think how long it's been fermenting. If a 20-year whiskey gives you health, just think what a 2,000-year whiskey would.
Now we should backtrack to upstairs. Where we can put this. And then aim that at... Jesus.
At all the fucking bats.
They just flew into the lasers that were already there.
Nice. So efficient.
I'm just doing this to be spiteful.
It worked.
He doesn't sound very enthusiastic about it working.
He's had a day.
It worked. I
mean, I can't really blame him. he had a moment earlier, and he's only getting by on like 6 gallons of whiskey. Imagine if he did this sober. Alright, let's see what was up here other than goop. Another one of these. Which opens that door. Yay. This one seems a little more complicated. Or not. And then the last lens goes all the way at the top. I think. Nope, over there.
These lasers.
Out of revolver bullets.
But that open.
That activated that. And then I bet I shine that at the thing in the center down here. Yeah. Wait, no. There's 3 lasers, there's 3 gems on the crown. I have to aim all the lasers at the crown. There we go. Now, that was aimed just slightly higher, we would have killed ourselves right there.
Well, you've had lasers clipping through you on a lot of these puzzles, so you're invincible. To laser, not to other things.
Why did activating that start the self-destruct sequence? Why is there a self-destruct sequence?
Oop, nope, you're not going that way.
Not going that way.
Oh, really? Everything's collapsing around him and he's running so daintily.
And inside, a lunchbox.
Don't put that where you're thinking. Oh no, he did.
Acknowledge psychological trauma, breakthrough barriers of self-deceit, temperamentic behavior. These are the Dark Man's terms. The contract. Huh?
And now you're on the moon.
It's like Dark Souls, the winged guys take you to the next zone.
Hey. Hey, detective? What are you doing?
Oh, I found some.
Great. Was it alcohol?
God,
Yeah.
no, I just got the wind
Yes,
knocked out of
and?
me. I think I know how to break the contract with the Dark Man.
What exactly does that mean?
Everything going back to normal.
All right. I found some more information on Dorsetto and the patients. There are some seriously strange things going on here. I'm pretty sure 2 of the patients are dead and maybe even the clerk.
Oh, yeah. I kind of just gave up on worrying about that.
Well, just keep your eyes open, I suppose. What were you doing again?
Jeremy made a pact with the Dark Man to keep all the madness locked inside Dorsetto.
All right.
I'm gonna break it. I just have to... Where is it? Where's the talisman?
It's around your neck?
Ah.
I worry, Detective.
Don't. I'm fine.
I worry that you're not much help on this case. At least you're a good distraction.
Trust me. You're getting your money's worth.
Yeah, all $150
At this rate,
worth.
I'm an absolute bargain.
He's gonna end up just kind of locked up here at the end.
Yeah, probably.
He must first acknowledge psychological trauma in order to proceed. The lying must stop, so we can break through the barriers of self-deceit.
Medicine has failed me. Nothing can be done to dispel the hardwood curse.
Please.
Only the sacrificial dagger may release the despair from Jacob's eye. Yet, doing so would be the doom of Derceto. Let this curse of mine be a weapon for once. I accept your demands. Oh, crawling chaos. Build your prison around this godforsaken hospital. When evil has been starved, I will stay buried forever.
Yeah, the way he says curse is very accurate 1930s yet.
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore, but they did it in the 30s.
Just what this evening needed. Some ambiance. I need a key.
Got to be around here somewhere. He wouldn't leave this house.
I don't know what to think anymore. You run into that detective fella?
Who is he? Can he be trusted?
I think he one of the good guys. Well, you know, like us.
Will he be all right with her coming? Praise the mother.
He don't need to know about all that. Just calm down. It ain't time yet.
God, it hurts.
As far as I can tell, Detective Comby seems to be solving problems, not causing them.
Just be ready in case he starts anything.
Huh. Didn't see that coming.
The two orderlies still hadn't found Jeremy. Conby figured this was good news. Emily had reminded him about some strange deaths at Derceto, and Conby wasn't sure who he could trust.
You know, this feels like a good and natural stopping. So I'm gonna take it as that. And we'll pick this up next Monday. Thanks everyone for hanging out with us tonight. Special thanks to everyone scrolling on screen now. If you'd like to support the channel, really just share the link. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, all that stuff. We've got Throne links for those of us who partake in Throne. Zombie Cat will be on tomorrow with something.
It's a mystery.
Basically. Say hi to me, Oppenheimer, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.